making a video on all my different kind of DIY projects. I DIY a lot because I like crafts, I get bored easily, and I have no money ever because I'm in college and I don't have a job, which is a completely different video and a completely different kind of subject. These sugar skulls, and I have another one right here actually. And I liked these ones a lot, so I brought it with me for decorations. And we made them for our Christmas tree because we had a Christmas tree just covered in sugar skulls and sunflowers one year. And it's literally just hot gluing flowers on little, these skeletons or skulls were at Michael's for like $1 each for Halloween, so I just painted them and made designs, and I think they came out really cool and they're really awesome for my room. I get a lot of compliments on those. Next are these flower crown kind of things, and I've seen these a lot. I watch videos of people who buy them and I'm like, why buy them when you could make them? They're literally just hot glue, faux flowers, and a headband. And I made this one for a prom. I went to 2 different proms. This was the second one. I really like them, and it looks pretty fancy, and I might even keep it on because it might be stuck in my ponytail right now. So yeah, actually no, I'm not going to keep it on. Changed my mind. They kind of hurt. I did not put enough glue on the sides of the headbands to make it not hurt on your head. I made these for Halloween. My boyfriend and I went as a doe and a stag, so I made these cute doe and stag ears, and they look like antlers or like Rudolph reindeer antlers, so my boyfriend was super psyched to wear these, but he had no choice because we were adorable and matching. And again, this is just like the concept of the flower crown, only I hot glued on little ears, and I was smarter and I put this felt on the ends so they wouldn't hurt. And then these lovely bad boy antlers, just kidding, they look like the little kids' antlers. I made these out of pipe cleaners, kind of paper mache'd on coffee filters with hot glue and brown coffee filters, and then I just like slathered it in glue, and it's definitely like rough around the edges looking here, but it was like the cool effect. I wanted it to kind of look messy and DIY'd and not like completely perfect, which is awesome because I feel like the back of it is just like an absolute mess, but oh well, they looked cute up front, they looked cute for photos, so that's pretty exciting. Next, I'm going to do all of my DIY clothing. Well, this is not all of my DIY clothing, this is just some of the DIY clothing I could 1 find, 2 remember I actually have done, and 3 are like clean. If you have something you're not wearing, DIY it because you might wear it a lot more, you might like it a lot more, and if you don't DIY, you're probably never going to wear it, so what are you really losing? Plus, it's a great way to customize your own clothes to exactly how you want it, and people will be like, oh, cool shirt, and you can be like, one of a kind, can't have it, I'm not making you one, it took me forever. Got this from my sister, and I didn't really love it. It was like soft and warm, but I didn't like how it was just, it felt really plain to me. But then I was watching Clothes Encounters, who you should check out. Videos are just awesome, and I get a lot of style inspiration from her because I'm just a hot mess when it comes to clothing. But she had a sweater like this, and I thought it was really cool. It was like ripped up and torn up and had these like distressed holes in it, and it just made the entire sweater just look way cooler, and I was like, oh my god, I have to do that because I was not wearing the sweater. Next, I'm going to do painted shirts. So I do a lot of painting on shirts. This is like a Bleeding Coco Chanel knockoff. I don't have money for that, and I splattered it with paint. Racerback, I made it into a racerback, really. It was just a gross old t-shirt that was covered in stains, and I also made this shirt. It says horror show. You can kind of see it. It's like dripping words, and I just use acrylic paint, and acrylic paint stays as long, listen to this closely if you want to paint something, with acrylic paint it stays as long as you put it in the dryer for at least 20 minutes before you wash. Next is bleaching, and I love bleaching clothing because it just changes the look completely, and it just, I think it adds such a cool, like, you can do acid wash, you can just make it straight up a lighter color, or you can turn it white, and I just think it's so much fun for bleach. It's so cheap, but warning, a lot of terribly noxious fumes come out of it, so you will feel lightheaded, your eyes will burn, and don't take after me. Like, I do it in my bathroom, and there's just like no ventilation. We have like one of those fans, but like no windows or anything, so like try not to stay in there too long, or try to do it outside. But really, you just mix bleach and water, and I really recommend mixing your bleach with water, because that's going to save you burned clothing, which can happen. The bleach can just completely eat through the clothing, and then you're just left with like shredded up bits, and that's happened to me and it sucked. But this was just a gross shirt from the, like, it was my mom's from like the 90s or something, and it was just an ugly blue color, so I bleached the crap out of it and turned it into this cool like whitish blue kind of marbled look. On the sleeves it's a little more marbled, and I love wearing this with really funky leggings, and I get compliments on this and it's cute and I like it. Next, I had this also shirt from the 90s, two blue denim shirt that I wasn't wearing, and I just didn't think it was very cute, so I bleached the back of it. Or, not the back, the bottom half. I did kind of like an ombre effect, two-tone, tie-dye kind of looking thing. It's, call it whatever you will, but I really like it. I get a lot of compliments on this, and it's so simple. You just bleach half of it, and it just gives it this really interesting twist on a button-down denim shirt. These are some high-waisted shorts that are a little bit weird on me. I'm still debating if I like them or not. But they were just kind of long, ugly shorts that I bleached white or whitish. Still some bluish parts to it, but for the most part pretty white. And then I distressed the bottoms and made some holes, and I actually studded it myself, because things with studs are going to be really expensive, and you can get something pretty similar, if not just like it, without studs, and then buy studs for $3 on Etsy. So I like to have a nice little amount of studs with me, so I can stud whatever I like, which I would stud almost everything if I could. I've DIY'd these bows out of leftovers of my clothes, which I really like. They're really easy to do. You just need fabric and a hot glue gun, and I literally just made all these like little bows, and I have a pink one and a striped one, a striped and white one, and a striped blue one, and super easy, super cute. They don't have backs on them right now, but you can either slip a bobby pin in or just glue it to a clip or something, and you just have adorable hair bows that are like large and in charge, which is funny enough what I call my eyebrows, large and in charge. These are some of my DIY accessories. I knitted these. I really like knitting and crocheting, and I like to make scarves. And these are called campfire gloves, and it's perfect for Georgia because it's chilly here, but it doesn't always get freezing, so it's nice to have something that's keeping your hands just a little bit warmer without getting in the way of like texting or holding a drink. I have like mittens, and whenever I hold a drink I'm just like, please don't drop it, please don't drop it. So my boyfriend usually carries things for me because I have to like hold my mittens like that. But with these you have the freedom of being able to move your fingers around, and they're really cute and they're warm. And it was just a pattern of 3 purl stitch, 3 normal knitting stitches. Disclaimer, these are not for everyone. My roommate thinks they're really ugly, I think that's what she said, probably. But I really like them. I'm not even sure if I'll wear them a ton just because they're so extremely flat. Like, these are true to their name flat forms that it kind of is difficult to walk in them. But basically what I did is I got a tennis shoe that was white, and then I glued on flip-flops. You can see the flip-floppy bottoms. 3 pairs of flip-flops on to the bottom of it with hot glue, which I should have used shoe glue, but hot glue is what I had, and I'm a really impatient person, so I just did the craft anyways. And then I hot glued fabric from black shirt to cover the flip-flops, and then I spray painted it all so that the shoe would be black and that these would kind of mesh a little better, and to cover up some of my hot glue marks. And I put in little shoelaces, and I'm not sure how sturdy they are. Like I said, they're being stuck together with hot glue, but I also might paint them, and I might do like either a galaxy color or like a gradient color, and I'm not really sure yet. So hopefully these turn out cool. If not, I think that they'll still be cool for photos or just for like going out to like something where you're not going to be walking a lot and kind of see that it's like a t-shirt inside. But I really like them, and I think they're cool, and they were just a really fun DIY project. I hope you got a little bit inspired to go DIY for yourself, because it's just a lot of fun. You know, I love crafting. It's great to do when you're watching a fun movie, but you still want to feel like you want to like do something with your hands, and that's always how I am. I'm still a little bit hyper, I think, but it's creative at least, and it can really help you save money but still get those fashions that you want without having to like spend an arm and a leg and your firstborn child on a pair of shoes or a t-shirt or something to decorate your house with. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.